Hi everybody, it's me, Anna Marie from Heavenly Healing. Guess what? It's Tuesday. So let's dive into our next edition of Teach Me Tuesday. What are we doing today? The famous Tree of Life. Let's start by diving into the ancient wisdom of the Tree of Life. It's a symbol that has rooted itself in spirituality, philosophy, and even pop culture. Whether you're spotting it in jewelry, artwork, or ancient texts, this mystical tree carries layers and layers of meaning across different traditions. At its core, the Tree of Life represents connection. That would be connection to ourselves, connection to others, and also our infinite connection to the universe. Its branches stretch up towards the sky, reaching for wisdom and growth, while its deep roots remind us of our origins and also the grounding energy that we need if we actually want to flourish. A few fascinating takes on the Tree of Life. The Celtic tradition. The Celts saw the Tree of Life as a sacred link between earth and the heavens. Trees were seen as guardians of wisdom, and cutting one down was a big no-no. I must say I like this. Seen as guardians of wisdom, and not nice cutting trees down. In ancient Egypt, the Egyptians viewed the Tree of Life as a map, or the map rather, of creation, with its branches representing the different realms of existence. It was often also associated with the goddess Isis, who brought forth life and renewal. Kabbalah and mysticism. In Jewish mysticism, the Tree of Life is a diaphragm of the 10 divine emanations, the Sephirots, that connect humans to the infinite wisdom of the universe. So here, it's all about balancing energies and embracing spiritual growth. And today, modern spirituality, the Tree of Life is often a symbol of our own personal transformation. It reminds us that just like a tree, we grow, we shed old leaves, and continue to evolve with each new season. Oh, sorry, I had a very, very rough day yesterday. I went to a market and I don't know, I worked so hard. I've never picked up so many 20, 30 kilogram boxes in my life before. I'm exhausted. Anyway, something to ponder. If you were a tree, or if your life were a tree rather, what would your branches represent? How many branches would you have? Would they represent your talents, your dreams, your relationships? And then, how deep are your roots, your values, your beliefs, and also your lessons learned? For me, if my life were a tree of life, I would definitely be probably like 100-year-old oak. You know, the old oak, the one that's got the acorns, green leaves, and my tree's branches would spread very, very far and very, very wide. Let us know if your life were a tree, what your tree would be, and what would the branches represent. Mine, lessons, talents, dreams, experiences. It's like I've had about 50 lives in one life. That's why my tree is so big. So next time you see this beautiful symbol, take a moment to reflect on your own journey. Because remember, you too are growing, expanding, and standing tall in your very own story. I'd love to have your comments. Thanks so much for listening. Have a beautiful day. Namaste, guys.